I used to be against guns. I used to think we need stronger gun laws. I used to think that more restrictions would make the streets safer. Along my quest for knowledge and understanding of the world around me, I've learned that, one, what the gun truly is in American society.
The importance of the male genitalia, black male genitalia, as being viewed as that which can cause white genetic annihilation. We will understand the importance of the gun, police officers. If we look at the front view of male genitalia, it looks like this. The lateral view looks like this. Just think about the lateral view for people who are far away. If you turn that around 90 degrees, what do you have? A gun.
And two, what it would mean for the people if we were to unarm ourselves. And with that being said, you guys know that I've been to the gun range with Maximize here in New Jersey. And I got a chance to spend time with family in California. And since I was out there, I hit up my Black empowerment family at Redstone Firearms. Yeah, I had a ball. You want to check it out?
That's a long day. The mountains.
Yeah.
That's definitely.
So I can show everybody where y'all be shooting at.
Your tripod.
I'm trying. You know I'm going to promote for you guys.
Dedicated. She is from New York.
You know I'm going to promote. Exactly.
2 trains and a lift.
But I might have.
You think I'm going to be here and not promote? You're out your mind.
As if it's loaded.
Treat every firearm as if it's loaded.
Keep your finger off the trigger.
Keep your finger off the trigger.
Until you're ready to fire.
Until you're ready to fire.
Should my hand be like this?
No.
Should I do any gun like this? When I'm down at the line, if I say, hey, you do this.
No.
This is what I call a safety circle. See how I'm standing? See how my finger is. So if I did this, who have I swept?
No one.
So that's the third rule. Never let the muzzle, this is the muzzle, pass across anything you're not willing to destroy. That's important. So for instance, the movies will teach you that you're going to clear a house or go on target like this. Why that's dangerous? Who's the older one? Okay, so let's say you think you hear a noise. And you're like, oh my God. You pick up the gun and you go and you're walking through your hallway like this. Your older brother comes up behind you and says, hey, yo! What happens? You do that. Now, if you were doing this, and your brother said, yo, how much time have you given yourself? They're like, oh, that's my brother. Got it?
Guns are the most important thing in the white supremacy system and culture. Because the white brain computer says he has weapon, can annihilate me. Must create weapon, can do same thing. You see? In other words, the white genetic material is recessive. It cannot cause black genetic annihilation. But the white brain computer came up with gun, can make gun. And what do they call the gun? The great equalizer. See, these terms are not idle expressions. We treat them as idle expressions, but they come from the subconscious. Because the problem, the fear of white genetic annihilation is not talked about overtly. In other words, you don't hear big discussions on TV, we are genetic recessive and we're afraid of white genetic annihilation. You don't hear that being discussed. You just hear everybody needs a gun. 200 million guns in the hands of people in this area of the world, and they're not just in the hands, or mostly in the hands, of people who are classified as black or otherwise non-white. So the great equalizer. And from that awareness comes the term justifiable homicide. Justifiable homicide, somebody might say, well, the definition of that is when you have to shoot somebody. The term comes from people who are in uniform in the white supremacy system and culture, who classify themselves as white, who see a black man and say, I thought he had a weapon. He does. That's where that statement comes from at the subconscious level. I thought he had a weapon. And then they will say, I thought he had a knife. Or I thought he had a gun. But it comes from the deeper subconscious fear of genetic annihilation. There's no history, as far as I know, of black males in uniform killing white men and saying, I thought he had a weapon. Now, maybe that's because they see better. I don't think so. It's just that the same fear is not in the minds of black gentlemen.
Making sure you're
Everybody's maxed in?
Yeah.
If you have boots on the sole of your boot, rack it. Switch! Move! Switch! Move! Stop! Front person down! Switch! Good job. Good job.
Who was my partner, you ask? Yes, Miss Linda was out there doing it. So watch me and Miss Linda getting it on the range, all right?
Switch! Roll, Linda, roll. There you go. Stop!
Years down the road.
Let me set the scene. It was just as cold in Burbank as it was in New York, okay? It was like 30 degrees and it was raining, okay, drizzling. But we was getting wet and it was cold, all right? Understand?
Put your hand on her shoulder. There you go.
Well, he wanted me, or she wanted a video, but I don't know how to do it.
The 9mm I was able to rent, and I was able to purchase ammunition for it from Redstone Firearms there at the range. The rifle, however, was a loaner from that voice of that very nice gentleman you heard. His name is Mr. Pickles on Instagram. And yes, as soon as he lent me his rifle, this is what I thought about.
This is my rifle. There are many like it, but this one is mine. My rifle is my best friend. It is my life. I must master it as I must master my life.
Everybody ready?
Yeah. Ready?
Walk! Engage! Walk! Engage! Engage! What am I saying? Stop! All right, my 3 on the end.